What's up guys, Ryan here, back with another video. And in this video, I am short on Bitcoin. And so we're gonna be looking for a run below this sell side liquidity pool resting in the form of this low here. And so you can see here we have optimal advanced signatures to continue moving lower. Okay, we're at a balanced price range, mean threshold of the order block. If we trade up and through this area here, then we're most likely gonna be wrong. I have all of these positions in here. These are all 15 second, 10 second, and 30 second entries, right? And so we got displacement. Okay, note that these are all 2, 3, and 4 to 1 trades. All right, and now we're looking for this last leg of distribution. There's an objective here on the hourly chart. I'm going to pop out to it and show you guys. Right, so we have a fair value gap right down here. Okay, so if price wants to expand lower, I think this is where we're going to go. Okay, hourly candle just opened up 10 minutes ago, so this could reasonably be the wick if we're going to want to expand lower into this area. That's what I'm anticipating. And so if you guys have been following along here at Optimal Advance, this is the framework that we use. So we use internal range liquidity setups. So when we trade into a quote unquote optimal trade entry with a balanced price range, order block, fair value gap, okay, we look for an SMT divergence on the Williams percent R, right, to indicate a change in state of delivery, right? There's only 4 stages of delivery and price, and that is consolidation, expansion, retracement, and reversal. And so we're expecting here consolidation, manipulation higher, and then distribution to the downside, attacking the sell side here. Okay, so this reaction in here, guys, not good for our trade. We're going to see how this candle closes. But us filling this balanced price range in completely, and then coming down, hitting the bottom of it, and then coming right back up. Okay, this is indicative of us being wrong. And honestly, at this point, I am expecting the stop to get hit. Okay, throughout this pyramiding position. Okay, our stop is at break even, or just a little bit in profit. And so the only way that this trade is going to be valid, guys, is if we immediately reject here, close back in the middle or in this balanced price range. If we close above here in 2 seconds, then we're most likely going to be wrong, right? And so what we're going to want to look for is for price to trade back below this BPR. Then and only then is our trade going to be still valid. And until that happens, right, us closing above here, not a good sign. So we could utilize this area here to go long, right, if we're going to be on the wrong side. We've traded through the mean threshold of this order block. So at this point, the trade's not looking too good, this particular trade. And so we're going to want to look for price to quickly get back below this BPR with speed, and then also begin to attack the lows here, here, and here. So we're going to see what we get. Yeah, so if we're going to move higher, right, not get the delivery that we want to see lower, this is going to get utilized to go long, right? So that's why I'm saying that we need to get back below here very, very quickly for us still to be on the right side, right? We don't want to see this wick out and then close back above this range. We want to see price begin to close back below this range, right? And so I want you guys to look. Okay, we have this fair value gap here. So price traded up into this fair value gap, right? Created SMT divergence with Ethereum, right? So Ethereum was taking out this high. Okay, Ethereum was taking out this high, right? At the same time, Bitcoin is coming in to this fair value gap, balanced price range. Okay, lots of sell side liquidity below the marketplace. And so we're going to want to see speed here, guys. Okay, we want to see speed. We don't want to see price come back above this high, right? So if I was trading a live account, right, this is all done on a demo account, obviously. But so my stop, if I was trading a live account, would come right back above this high. Because at this point, right, if we trade back above this high, it's going to take out my stop loss with speed. Okay, there's no reason now for price to come back above this high. This high should be in, and we should begin to expand lower if our bias and our trade idea is going to be correct, right? So this is how we can manage risk, right? So I'm not a break-even trade, right? Let's say if we were risking like 1% or 2% here, right? You could mitigate your risk and put your stop above this high, right? So you can go from, say, risking $600 to now only risking $260, $280. Right? So that's the good thing about optimal advance. Once you understand the stages of delivery that price gives us, okay, it's going to give you a greater understanding of money management as well, right? Very, very important, right? And this tool, the William %R, really helps us out with that. And I truly think that this tool right here is going to be a game changer for ICT students this coming year. I think a lot of ICT traders are going to start using this tool, right? Not only like good ICT traders who've been trading for a long time, but also beginners as well, right? So this tool helps us with time and price elements. And so it's very, very beginner friendly, okay, which is awesome. But if you want to sharpen up your trade entries and capture highs and lows, this is also going to give you a lot of value. And also when you start adding pip ranges, because the ranges of the price deliveries, consolidation, expansion, retracement, and reversal, they're all predetermined in size, and they're also predetermined in time, right? So once you understand some of the price ranges that IPTA is going to use, right, it becomes a totally different ballgame in terms of catching highs and lows and anticipating highs and lows to form in the marketplace. Right, so if we trade right back above here, guys, we're going to get stopped out. Okay, so price, if it does trade above here, it's going to do so with speed, and it's going to take this candle out, or my stop loss out, within 1 to 2 candles. You guys will see. Right, we're going to get some expansion here. We're going to get some big candles. Big candles are on the way, and if we can stay below that high, if that high stays in place, we're going to get low resistance liquidity runs lower. And if we trade above that high, we're going to get low resistance liquidity runs for our stop loss. So we can reasonably expect this trade to start moving with speed. I would say within the next five minutes here. We're going to get expansion. These candles are going to be big. These next in the next 10 minutes, these candles are going to be very, very big, in my opinion. Need to see speed here, guys, like lots of speed. Like when I'm talking about speed, I want to see candles like this. Right, so at this point now, right, because we're now back below this balanced price range, right, this is how I would trade a live account. My stop would go above this high. So I'm mitigating risk as the trade goes in our favor, and as we're starting to get the delivery that we want to see, right, we can move our stop loss in favor with the trade, because why? If price comes back up here and takes out this high, we're most likely going to be taking out some of these highs as well, right? So as we go and as we see price delivering, we can manage our risk accordingly. So we really want to start seeing candles like this, right? And so now we can begin to grade the price swing that we're looking for. So we have a roughly 120 point retracement. So yeah, I could reasonably expect a 350 point expansion. And like I mentioned before, guys, we have this higher time frame gap here. We could see a 500 point expansion here. I know crypto likes to get exaggerated, and when volume comes into the marketplace, it really comes into the marketplace. So we're gonna scale out at 350 pips, so just below this low. So I'm gonna take 5 lots off if and when we get below here, right? And then we'll let the rest run towards the hourly fair value gap. Right, guys, and like I mentioned before, Asia is a very underrated session. You guys can trade crypto in this session, you guys can trade gold in this session, and you guys can get really, really nice low-hanging fruit setups, especially on the lower time frames. To be completely honest, crypto is one of the best markets to trade, if I'm being completely honest, in terms of price delivery. Next to indices and the futures markets, this right here is the cleanest markets you can trade. And this is coming from me, who's been trading for almost 5 years now. This is a great asset class to practice on. Great asset class to paper trade on. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend you guys trade crypto. In Asia, even on the weekends too, if you want to practice. Highly, highly recommend it. I should do some streams in Asia. I think it's a relatively good time for people, especially to learn in a paper trade and stuff like that. But guys, this right here is going to be one of the most utilized trading plans in the ICT community this year. Like I mentioned before, very beginner friendly. Okay, and it's also can be utilized for people who want to be perfect or who are striving to be perfect. I don't recommend that at all. But if that's something that you want to do, then by all means, this plan is very well equipped to do that. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to DM me on Instagram. Okay, either my Optimal Advance Instagram or my personal Instagram. I would recommend you guys hit me up on the personal, just because I'm a lot more active on that IG. If you guys want to book a call, and we can talk more about the plan and my one-on-one mentorship, and also the free group that I'm a part of and that I'm helping out. It's called The Kingdom. Highly recommend you guys join that free group. There's going to be so much value over there. It's going to be absolutely incredible. So if you're new to trading, that's going to be the place that you want to be. If you're a break-even trader and you're looking to really take your trading to the next level and stop blowing funded accounts and really make your trading dreams and goals a desire and desires a reality, definitely book a call and we can talk more about how I can help you out with that. And so we want to see continued big candles like this. Okay, within the next like 5 minutes or so, guys, I want to see this low get taken and potentially really expand through this low down into the fair value gap on the hourly chart. Very beautiful price action here, right? Really deep retracement. Don't typically like to see that. Okay, but once we traded back below this balanced price range and we got this candle here, right? We knew that we were going to get the delivery that we want to see. This low is going to be a huge target. There's also a lot of sell side that I don't have marked out over here, right? And also this hourly fair value gap. So very beautiful price delivery, very beautiful trade. Looks like price is about to hit TP1, guys. Once TP1 is hit, I am going to end this video. And I will be posting this video to YouTube. This is very informative. And if you guys have 15-second charts, 30-second charts and stuff like that, 10-second charts, I highly recommend you guys go check out these entries in here. Okay, very beautiful optimal advanced setup. So this framework that you see right here was forming here, right, just on a micro time frame. Okay, lots of opportunity, guys, with this optimal advanced trading plan. And if you guys have any questions, like I said, feel free to hit me up and we can chat more about how I can help you become the trader that you want to be. So until next time, guys, good luck and good trading.